An impossible Star Trek Doctor crossover just happened in a twist no one saw coming, but every diehard Star Trek fan secretly wished for. An impossible crossover between two iconic Starfleet Doctors just happened. In a reality-bending episode of Star Trek, Strange New World Season 3, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy and Dr. Joseph Mbenga finally shared screen time in a way that defies canon, logic, and, somehow, even time itself. This isn't just a fun Easter egg. It's a bold statement about legacy, medicine, and the unshakable Star Trek spirit that spans centuries. A medical mystery across time. Episode 2, titled Sins of the Scalpel, starts innocently enough. The Enterprise crew responds to a distress signal from a derelict medical research station located within the unstable folds of a temporal rift. Upon arrival, they find more than just malfunctioning equipment. They discover an old, flickering holographic matrix buried deep within the station's medical database. As LT Ortegas attempts to restore power, the matrix stutters to life, and there he is. Dr. Leonard H. McCoy, in full 23rd century glory, appears on the screen, gruff, skeptical, and very confused. At first, the crew assumes it's a recording. But then, the impossible happens. McCoy responds to their questions. Somehow, this isn't a playback. It's a real-time communication across timelines. The impossible dialogue. Dr. Mbenga, now firmly established as Strange New World's leading medical officer, is stunned. In the timeline, McCoy technically succeeded him aboard the Enterprise under Captain Kirk, but they never canonically interacted. Until now. The ensuing conversation is more than fan service. It's layered, thoughtful, and emotionally charged. McCoy, ever the skeptic, questions everything from Mbenga's medical ethics to the Federation's modern practices. Mbenga, equally sharp and disciplined, challenges McCoy's abrasive style and bias against technology. What begins as a professional clash evolves into something unexpectedly beautiful. They compare techniques on tri-aux compound treatment, share frustrations over treating alien physiology, and even trade philosophical jabs about the role of doctors in war. You ever had to perform emergency surgery on a Klingon while under fire from Romulans? McCoy growls. Once. They woke up halfway through, Mbenga replies dryly. It's Star Trek at its finest, deep, character-driven, and brimming with the kind of hopeful tension only this franchise can deliver. A temporal paradox wrapped in ethics. As it turns out, the McCoy the crew is speaking with isn't from the past, or at least, not entirely. The holographic interface is feeding from a distorted fragment of a subspace backup created during Star Trek. The motion picture era upgrades to Starfleet's databanks. Essentially, a piece of McCoy's personality, thoughts, and medical insights were encoded during a system-wide diagnostic upload meant to preserve top Starfleet medical knowledge. This living hologram of McCoy has been stuck in temporal limbo, left to think, observe, and develop across decades, or perhaps centuries. And now, thanks to the rift, Mbenga has access to his insights. The crew uses the data to solve the medical crisis at the heart of the episode, a mutating virus with characteristics from multiple temporal timelines. Only by combining Mbenga's forward-thinking biology with McCoy's intuitive diagnostics do they find a cure. The message is clear. Progress requires legacy, and vice versa. A handoff across the ages. In the episode's final act, the rift begins to collapse, threatening to destroy the medical station and the hologram with it. In a bittersweet farewell, McCoy offers Mbenga a final piece of advice. Don't let the rules get in the way of doing what's right. And if you ever run out of bourbon, synth or not, you're doing this job wrong. Mbenga smiles, visibly moved. Thank you, Doctor. Call me Bones. The hologram flickers and disappears. Cue the music. Cue the tears. Cue the canon wrangling headaches. What this crossover really means. This might seem like just another wacky Star Trek twist, but it's more than that. The crossover isn't about time travel hijinks. It's about connection. By bridging Mbenga and McCoy, the show stitches together the fabric of Star Trek's medical legacy. From Dr. Phlox's alien remedies in Enterprise, to Bashir's genetic enhancements in Deep Space Nine, to Crusher's high-tech methods in TNG, Starfleet doctors have always been more than medics. They're philosophers, warriors, and caretakers of Federation values. This crossover acknowledges that lineage. Mbenga isn't just a character from a reboot, he's a vital part of the continuum. And so is McCoy. Could this happen again? Technically, yes. The showrunners now have a precedent: legacy character holograms as active advisors. Fans are already speculating about future